Hey, welcome to the call. And if you haven't seen the comments already, what you're seeing now is actually happening 30 seconds ahead of when you're actually seeing it because the live broadcasts are delayed. It's a Facebook thing. Nothing I can do about it. If something I could do about it, I would. Because right now, if I asked you a question and said type something in the chat, I'd have to sit for about 30 seconds before each of you would even see the question. So I'm just going to keep going ahead with the material. So welcome. If you don't know who I am Mike Leahy. I've been in charge of Bookup and then Bookup.com for a long time. I've been making chess software for, I figured out the other day, 40 years. 40 years of chess software. I've been selling it for just under 39 years and having a ball with it. I've never taken a break from chess or from chess software. So you came here not to look at me, you came here for a challenge. So let's get ahead with the material here. If you see me looking off the screen, it's because I'm checking my notes. I made notes to keep myself on track. And you'll thank me later. So I'm going to say something really profound here. Every position you prepare will be better than any position that you analyze over the board. Now that sounds really obvious, but some people forget why they prepare their chess openings. It's because we're doing battle in advance. It's as if we could guess where we're going to be, right? And analyze those positions in advance, we're way ahead of the game. And it's exactly where we want to be. So every position you prepare is going to get you further along in the game. So the mission of this challenge is to expand the number of positions that you know. And I'm going to expand on that. Positions, first of all, positions that you know. When I say know, I mean it's a position where you play a move automatically, without thinking. Like nobody sits at the white side of the chessboard starting a game going, well, is e4 better than e4? No, we actually identify with our openings, right? It's like, I am, let's see here, I'll get the right screen here. Let's see, I am an e4 player, or I am a d4 player, or I always play the English, right? So we play these moves automatically without thinking. So I want to expand those number of positions that you actually know. Here's the thing. If any of you have been through the onboarding process in the last 2 years with Chess Openings Wizard Express, I send you a series of emails and I admonish you to figure out what your number is. And not your rating. If you haven't seen it before, it's not your rating. It's how many positions you know. And we're going to get to that in a minute, how we do that with Chess Openings Wizard. So what else do I have here for slides? So the challenge is to add 5 new positions to your repertoire every day for 30 days. Then post in this group, I added 5. And that's it. So here's the thing. When I did that onboarding process, I asked people to email me back after they did the exercise of putting in their white repertoire or black repertoire, what they knew from absolute memory. Here's what happens. With players generally rated 1800 and less, they generally guess. The first part of this process is to guess. Guess how many positions that you know, that you could play without thinking and certainly without analyzing. Most of them guess between 300 and 500 positions. And then they actually sit down with Chess Openings Wizard and flesh them out and find out that many of them transpose and many of them they're not as familiar with as they think they are. And they find out the number is closer to about 75 to 90. 75 positions to 90 positions. Let's be generous and call it 100. So what I'm looking to do is take you from that place of I really know 100 positions, add 5 a day. And after a month's time, if I've done my math right, you've more than doubled your knowledge of your opening. You've gone from 100 to an additional 150 positions, 250. And I'm telling you right now, from my experience, this will make an effect on your rating. It's why we're doing what we're doing. So let's get to it. All right, it's me, and somewhere down here I have a copy of Chess Openings Wizard running. Here we go. So our mission today, I'm going to mimic this. I'm going to make this as fast as possible because I want you to see how easy this really is. And then we're going to talk about some of the secrets I promised you. I'm going to create a new ebook. And that means I need the program up. There we go. It's being goofy on me because it's hiding the screen behind the video. Stop that. Okay, we're going to create a new ebook and we're going to call it My Black Repertoire. Watch me type for a minute. And type badly, apparently. I can't see the screen because I have it too far away. Repertoire. You think I could just type from memory, but I can't. So here we go. Hopefully you're seeing that on your screen. I'm not sure why it's doing what it's doing. Let's do that. Stop. Nope. No, don't do that. Okay, I'm going to check back here and make sure you're actually seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, you are seeing what I'm seeing. Good. It's a bit disconcerting. This is new software to me. So this is going to be my black repertoire. So the first thing I'm going to do is go up the commands menu and flip it around to not white is bottom, but black is at bottom. Now I'm going to adopt a Grandmaster's repertoire. Where am I going to find one? Now, normally I would pitch your repertoire, right? I'd love to sell you a copy of the London Opening or the Open Game or Closed Game or any of your ebooks, but I'm not here to pitch anything today. So I'm going to go old school. Let's see, flip that back here so I can see what's going on. So you can see that. Oh, there we go. Kaufman's new repertoire for black and white, a complete sound and user-friendly chess opening repertoire. Hopefully you can see that. So today I'm going old school, and I love chess books, and this has just the coolest stuff in it. Let's find out. Let's go back to showing you Chess Openings Wizard. I can do this. Oh, so Chess Openings Wizard, here we go. So what am I going to do? Well, it's Sunday. We've all been to church, right? So we open our hymnals, in this case to page 252. And what we're going to look at is something that we face a lot when we're playing online, is those darn London system players. So I'm playing black, and I want a Grandmaster's recommendation against the London. Here we go. So if I get the right screen again, I keep clicking on the video rather than cow. There we go. So d4. And he recommends knight f6. And then bishop f4 starts the London. And what does he say about that? He says this is, oh yeah, okay, here we go. Here we go. We're going to play c5. And if anybody watched Agamator's video the other day, he stole my thunder, I think. And his comment here in the book is, we're not playing the Benoni normally, but bishop f4 invites it. Normally we see e3 here. And here's what we're going to do in this system. We're going to play queen b6 and go after that b-pawn. And he says in his comments, this is objectively the best defense to the quote-unquote fast London system, as white, here this is important, has no more than a draw with proper play. But it does invite repetitions once the pawn's taken, so he gives an alternative in case you want to avoid draws. But if you were to play against a Grandmaster who's playing white here, and you could force a draw against a Grandmaster, most of us would take the draw. Okay, so let's see how we did. We know that when we started off this ebook, it had just one position in it. And our goal today was to add 5 positions a day, and that's all we're going to do. Most of you will be adding positions, of course, to an existing repertoire, and you'll be checking it out with an engine, maybe reading 2 or 3 books. But I'm just dealing with one book as the start, just for this demonstration purposes here. So what I'm going to do is go up to the File menu and select About this ebook and see how many positions we've added. We started with 1. Aha! Now we've got 7 positions. So we've overstepped. All I want to do in this challenge is to work on 5 a day. There's a reason for that. I'm going to make it really easy so that you don't go, oh, you know, I don't want to do it today. It's too hard because yesterday I worked on 12 positions and it took me 30 minutes. No, no, no. Just 5 a day. If you find yourself tempted to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chess positions a day adding on to your repertoire, don't. Save the other bonus 5, 6, 7 for tomorrow. Make tomorrow's work easy. You want this to be a daily habit, and that's going to be the secret. So I promised you 2 more secrets before we get on to that, and I'll have something profound to say tomorrow too, which is really interesting. We'll start off with the news. Chess is a draw. I'm going to have more than that to say, but chess is a draw. So how do we handle that? It's going to be really interesting, I think, tomorrow. So tomorrow, I'm planning on getting together, by the way, at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. I'm going to try to shift the times in the next 5 days so that people around the world have a better chance at actually getting in on the challenge. So about this ebook, we have 7 positions. We've done our work, but we really haven't done our work because I may not know these positions. A year from now, if I asked you what this line was, you might forget it. So here, let me get back to, let's get back like the start of this. So when we play d4, we play knight f6. Well, here are the 2 secrets. Let's get my video back up here. First secret, make comments about the position. And the secret to understanding, as opposed to just memorizing, is to type into each position's comment why you chose the move. So for instance, I could go back in this particular position and I could type in, I chose it because, you know, because Larry said so. That's good, right? But here's another secret, and this secret will make all the difference in the world. we go to this one. The secret to recalling it later is to add emotional intensity. So a year from now, if I ask you what we played in this video, you may or may not remember it. But try this on. If I said, the reason I'm playing knight f6 here is I'm going to use every weapon at my disposal to stop e4. I'm telling you, a year from now, you're going to see a player play d4, see somebody else play knight f6, happens all the time, and you're going to hear my voice going, I will use every weapon at my disposal to stop e4. If you can add that kind of emotional intensity, it's silly, and it takes a couple extra seconds, but if you can put that in the comments, something silly, something stupid, whatever, this is what allows you to recall the positions later on. That's it. Those are the two secrets. Comment about why so that you increase your understanding. Comment with emotional intensity so that you remember it years from now. That's it. Those are the secrets. You came to get the secrets. I'm telling you, they're simple, but they are very profound. So that's it. If you have questions about the software, something you want me to maybe possibly demonstrate after we've run this course of maybe 5 days of adding 5 positions a day, send me an email. I'll check the chats when I'm all done, but send me an email. It's the best way to reach me. I will try to incorporate that into one of our future broadcasts. If you're free tomorrow at 3, be there. If not, watch the Facebook group and see where we end up next. Good. And thank you for hanging with me. Really do appreciate this.